morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to consider a topic that has been present in the world for many years. It is called abortion. First of all, when we say abortion, my partner and I mean the removal of an embryo or a fetus from the womb in order to end an pregnancy. As you may have already heard, we stand in firm affirmation on this topic. Abortion should be legal in our country. In our first speech, I will point out some consequences about how women feel, mental and physically, due to the process being illegal. The first point we want to bring up is the mental health of the women after the procedure. Studies from the American Psychological Association show that 95% of the women who received any kind of abortion process felt that it was the right decision a week after the procedure. Unlike women who denied abortion because the illegal issue stopped them from performing it. As a result, they are more susceptible to feel anger, regret, or even depression. The second point we would like to mention is regarding to the women's body, because the access to legal professionally performed abortion will reduce maternal injuries and death caused by unsafety illegal abortion. For instance, in some countries like Germany and Switzerland, for example, where abortion was illegal, the number of deaths were high because women tried to induce abortion by using inappropriate devices such as coat hangers or knitting needles or by going to unsafe places. Since those countries legalized abortion until a specific period of time, around 12 months of pregnancy, the number of deaths has been declining. That situation is very similar in our country, since many women who don't want to be pregnant are trying those unsafety procedures which are dangerous for their health. So considering those first 2 points, if the process becomes legal, the number of mental issues and the number of deaths will be reduced.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opponents are correct in one aspect, and that is that the abortion has been present through many years in the world. However, my partner and I disagree with the definition of what is abortion because it is not thorough and complete. Since the human rights have established the right to life, this means that nobody, including the government, can try to end your life. And a living human person begins at the moment of begins to exist at the moment of the conception. As a result, abortion is considered murder. The point that my opponent presents can be grouped into one single point. It is a risky treatment. Now I will mention some of the consequences, but first I want to tell you something. If you compare the quantity of people who die for realizing an abortion, numerically it is similar with Hitler's Germany slaughter. According with the World Health Organization, every 8 minutes a woman in a developed nation will die of complications arising from an abortion, legal or legal, illegal. Sorry. An abortion can result in a medical complication later in life, and some of them are breast cancer, the risk of ectopic pregnancy, doubles, pelvic infection, cervical damage, increase the risk of miscarriage, premature birth, complication of labor during later pregnancy, and if we talk about mental consequences, studies within the few weeks after the abortion have found that between 40 and 60% of women questioned report negative reaction. Within 8 weeks after the abortion, 55 expressed guilt, 44 complained of nervous disorders, 36 had experienced sleep problems, and everyone has regrets about their decision. So, as I said at the beginning, nobody has the right to take away a life because the life it is a right that everybody has. That's why my partner and I disagree, mostly agree with abortion.
That point of view can be contradicted for alternative circumstances. Let's say congenital malformations or anomalies of the fetus. For example, if a woman knows that her fetus won't survive after the birth because it suffers from a specific disease, so allow me to start off by restating the importance of legalizing abortion in our country, but from another side. For instance, there is an illness called osteogenesis, which is a disease that causes weak bones that break easily. It is known as brittle bone disease. Sometimes the bones break for no reason. It can also cause many other problems such as weak muscles, brittle teeth, and urine loss. My point is that during this period of the time, the baby will feel too much pain, and in those cases, the abortion will be a possible alternative for the woman. A different circumstance is when a woman gets pregnant after she has been sexually abused. It is unquestionably that this woman didn't want to have a fetus in that moment. So let's see this scenario. If a 12 years old girl is abused and gets pregnant for this act of violence, it is unreasonable that people pretend that this innocent girl must have the fetus because it is the right option for the society's eyes. But they are only thinking about the fetus and not about the pure life of the little girl who was described. And also the negative effects of her on her, like my partner said, that can be mental and physical. Legalizing abortion will help women to make a decision, like in this particular case, and not just to follow what people believe it's okay, because at the end it is not their choice.
Our opponents can have a point there, but even though the pregnancy is caused by a rape, nobody can finish with a life. Sometimes it is hard to deal with a baby who you don't decide. If this, if a woman decides to practice an abort because you were abused for a rapist, you will be becoming another criminal too. Studies said that 60 to 70% of women who finish the whole process of the pregnancy, sorry, and later gave their baby in adoption suffer less psychological effects than the woman who had decided to kill their baby. Another excuse why another excuse why people decide to end with the baby's life is the situation when both the mother and the baby have the risk to die. But since a woman decides to sorry, since since a woman decides to be pregnant, she's taking account all these difficult situations that can face in the pregnancy process.
Now, well, our conclusion is very simple. To sum up, our speeches are very strong and concise due to the fact that we clearly explain why government should legalize abortion here in Costa Rica. Firstly, we talked about the consequences of this illegal procedure just as much in mental and physical. Secondly, we were more focused in situations where abortion is a viable option for women who are pregnant. But I have to say that our opponent just contradicted our idea and didn't bring up reasons of why it shouldn't be illegal.
My partner and I studied fear negation to this topic. Studies and statistics said and show that the negative consequences, both physical and psychological, of abortion in a woman are serious. And it doesn't matter if it is from legal or illegal source. The effects are the same. if we talk about psychological terms. What we want to show is that kill a baby is not the only solution that parents have. They can just continue with the pregnancy process and then give the baby in adoption because there are people who will take care of them as they want to.